no less than 36 cows were supposedly slaughtered by lightning and roar on the highest point of a sacrosanct slope at Ijare town in Ifedore local council of Ondo state. The Guardian discovered that the frightful occurrence occurred on Saturday night at the slope situated on the edges of the agrarian network known as Okoa, a spot prohibited to trespassers. As per a solid source, just the lord of the town and a few boss have the elite appropriate to visit the town and play out certain customs once in a year during the festival of the New Yam celebration. One of the locals of the town, whose house is situated close to the scene, yet argued namelessness, said they didn't know at first that the thunder had just unleashed devastation on the baffling slope until the tracker alarmed the individuals of the network the next morning that he saw some killed bovines on the peak. At the point when the Guardian visited the peak, there were 36 dairy animals rambling inertly on the ground with no blemish on their bodies, drawing the consideration of individuals who originated from far and close to observe the violent episode. There were signs that herders were attempting to settle around the spot as there was a shed under development with tubers of yam and pepper dissipated in the region. The most horrendous part of the mass passing, as gathered from the locals, the remains would be surrendered on the strange slope unburied on the grounds that it is forbidden to contact the kill-led creatures. The Ijare of Ijare, who talked as the second progressed in order and Sepetu of Ijare, Chief Wemamo Alanaran, said that the occurrence was a demonstration of God. Alanaran, in any case, noticed that the herders had been wrecking their farmland for an exceptionally significant time frame and this had prompted a few showdowns between the herders and the ranchers. He said it was amazing to them when they heard 5 days prior that a few Fulani were climbing the sacrosanct slope to settle after they had decimated numerous farmlands and made feelings of trepidation in the brains of the individuals. He stated, "We were there toward the beginning of today and we saw around 36 bovines dead separated from the ones inside the shrubbery. It has occurred and there is no other viable option for us. We view it as the demonstration of God, which no one can question. There have been events like that, however not as enormous as we are having it now. Before, we witnessed jolt assault when you spoiled any piece of Ijare, especially the penance puts, the forests. The dead dairy animals will be there always. It is a piece of the history in our property for individuals to see his declaration later on that a wonder such as this occurred. An entire Oba was covered there. Live in paradise didn't fall, talk less of conventional bovines." Okoa is a consecrated slope where the Oba and a portion of his boss visit once per year during New Yam celebration to offer forfeits in the interest of the network. Indeed, even those boss going with the Oba must not go to the internal piece of the slope in light of the fact that there is a specific spot where just the Oba needs to enter and go through a night. This is a slope that the herders needed to defile with their groups. It is forbidden. When we found out about the episode, we welcomed the herders and they affirmed that it was thunder that struck the dairy animals. We went to the police headquarters to report the issue and a divisional police officer was reached before boss, including myself, went there. Those cows would stay there and spoiled in light of the fact that no one must touch them. In the meantime, the state police public relations officer, PPRO, Mr. Femi Joseph, who affirmed that the issue was accounted for at Ijare police station, depicted the episode like a cataclysmic event that was grievous and no one could take care of.